Hello, beautiful people. Thank you so much for tuning in, watching, and listening. This is going to be the August 2023 reading for the zodiac sign of Leo. As always, my readings are very intuitive, so I'll provide you with any intuitive messages I receive, as well as the meaning of the tarot cards. I do, however, recommend you check out your sun, moon, and rising just to get a full picture of everything that's going on for you this month. And if you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. When you subscribe, that helps me greatly, and you'll be notified when I post new content. But let's go ahead and get started. In column number 1, we're going to take a look at what's wrapping up and coming to a close the last few weeks or month. Column number 2, we're going to take a general look at what's coming for August. We're also going to do a money column, a love column, and in the 5th and final column, we're going to do a message from our future self or spirit guides. We'll also do 3 yes or no questions, a crystal of the month, and a healing note for you. But again, column number 1, what's wrapping up and coming to a close. Let's get started there. So summary affirmation card, I feel lost. So this isn't necessarily a bad thing, but when I pull this card, people typically have kind of a negative association with it there. But with the I feel lost card, it's impossible in life, Leo, to always know every detail of everything. As much as we would like that, as nice as that would be, it's just not feasible. You're not always going to know every move, every step. So it's okay to be lost sometimes. We can be making progress and not know exactly where we're going. Also, if you take a look at this card, the person is like cracking open the seashell and there's light shining through. So there is guidance coming, especially if you have been feeling lost. So kind of temporary, but again, it's not necessarily bad. We don't always need to know. But let's take a look and see what we're working with here. See what messages I have for you. First up, we have the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is a card. It's very long term. This is a card of leaving a legacy. This could be retirement or inheritance or like some sort of lump sum of money. But again, it's a big long-term shift that's coming. It's something that happened that's here to stay. It's long-term. The next card that we have is the Fool card. The Fool card is the first card in the Major Arcana. This is fresh hope, taking chances, new paths, adventures, beginnings. So I would say that this is the thing that is here to stay. So there's something new, some sort of new path, adventure, beginning. It's very long term though. Again, it's here to stay. Could very well be connected to money, but definitely long term. At the bottom here we have the the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is a card of worry. You see this person sitting up in bed, like it's keeping them awake at night. It could be anxiety, depression, grief. Oftentimes worry though, or anxiety, so something that's bothering you. I feel like you could be feeling a little lost. Again, maybe we're going a little blind into this new beginning and that has you stressed, concerned, worried. But again, this looks very promising long term. So even though we don't know all the details, it's okay for us to go into this new opportunity. It's going to take you somewhere wonderful, even though I know you may not be able to see that quite yet here, Leo. Taking a look at our clarifiers, first up we have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is a surprise gift. That's what this 4th cup is here coming in on the side. Again, this is really going to come, this opportunity, this new beginning, this new path, it's really coming as a gift. It's long term, it's here to stay, and it does seem to be leading towards some money as well, which is great. The next card that we have is the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is a card, this can be a card, well, let me tell you this. This is about putting your best foot forward here, Leo. This is quality, craftsmanship, skill. This could be collaboration and teamwork as well. But again, I feel like this is more about putting your best foot forward, giving your all to this opportunity. I know that can be challenging though, because again, I don't think that we can see it for what it is. We can't see it for the long game in this moment. But again, give your all to this opportunity. At the bottom here we have the Knight of Swords. You can see both how quickly the horse and rider are moving in this card. With the Knight of Swords, so this is a fast-paced change, which I like to see. So this new opportunity is coming quickly, but also your vision is going to get clear relatively quickly. You're not going to be feeling lost for very long. You're not going to be feeling worried for very long. So definitely something new and wonderful there for you, which is super exciting, Leo. Now let's take a look at our next column, which is just general what's coming for August. We have the card, I Will Heal. I love the power behind this. This isn't trying to heal. This isn't hoping to heal. This is you will heal. So some healing to maybe do in these next few weeks or month. But let's go ahead and see what we're working with here. So first up we have the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is a card of theft, betrayal, dishonesty. I do think that there's a relationship we're moving away from here, Leo, or something we're moving away from potentially. Something isn't serving us. Something isn't what it should be. And you can see this person kind of gathering their swords, moving away. That feels like that's you moving away from the situation. I think it's an existing relationship, just giving the Lover's card. This is typically, of course, a love card. It's partnership, strength together, but this is also a choice. And again, I feel like we're making the choice to move away from someone or something. The Two of Pentacles down here is also a decision card. This is like weighing your options, considering the different paths, and then making that decision. Anytime we have two of something on a card, it's a decision. So I do feel like we're making the decision to move away. There's some healing that needs to happen, and the best way for that to happen for you, Leo, is moving away from this person. Let's take a look, or situation. Looking at our clarifiers though, first up we have the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is again a love card, partnership card. They feel like this is more a relationship than a situation. That was coming through in the Lover's card as well. But again, we have two of something on a card here, so that decision that needs to be made. I feel like we're moving away from a relationship that's not serving us anymore because we need to do some healing. The next card that we have is the Ace of Pentacles. Anytime we have an Ace card, it's a card of newness. This is new job, raise, promotion, investment, income. I don't feel like this person is a good investment of time anymore. There could be some financial struggles with this person as well. At the bottom here, we have the King of Swords. The King of Swords is very intentional. It's very strategic. I feel like you've given so much thought to this decision. Here you are weighing your options, thinking this through so thoroughly. But again, I feel like you have heavily weighed your options there with the King of Swords. This is very strategic, very thoughtful. Okay, now let's take a look at our next column, which is anything related to money. We're starting out with a quick money message here. You can heal with money just as easily as you can hurt with money. Don't let the amount determine your actions. So in this column, we're going to talk about anything related to money, job, career, finances, businesses you run, investments you have, whatever you associate with money. Some good ones coming in through here. So first up, we have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is very patient. This is very reliable. This is very hardworking. This is like keeping your head down, getting work done. So keep that in mind. I'm hearing like keep pushing forward. The nice thing about this card though, with the the Knight of Pentacles, this is like reaping the benefits of your hard work. So it's saying put in the hard work and then you'll be rewarded for the hard work there. Okay, taking a look at our next card and the cat here. He felt like he had to come say hi. The next card we have is the King of Pentacles. So staying in that same vein with all the Pentacle cards there. The King of Pentacles, this is a card of being very solid, practical, and wise. I'm hearing that we should be thoughtful with kind of budgeting this month, thoughtful with spending this month. If you set a budget, make sure you stick with it. It's like making good choices, like it's asking yourself, do I really need this? Should I save for this? Having that more kind of conscious thought and decision around money. The King of Pentacles is also very much shown investment cards. There could be some really promising investments coming through for you, Leo. At the bottom here, we have the Hermit. The Hermit is about going within for clarity. I feel like this is about doing what feels good at your core. Again, I feel like that comes back to the decision making, the solid, practical, wise with the money. It's like, are you making decisions that support your long-term financial goals? Let's take a look at our clarifiers though and see what other messages we've got. First, we have the Ten of Pentacles. We talked about the Ten of Pentacles earlier. This is a card of leaving a legacy. This is very long term. Again, this hard work, this effort you're putting in is really paving the way for success, paving the way for future, reaping the benefits of that hard work. So I love to see that. This is again the retirement card. Some of you absolutely could be retiring. Congratulations for those that you are. This is also, though, it can be like a card of inheritance or lump sum. So I feel like, again, this is leading towards more money. This hard work is taking us towards money. It's interesting because I keep hearing that it's coming kind of in a lump sum, which is interesting. The next card that we have is the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is a celebratory card. Definitely, if we go in and make this investment, it'll be worth celebrating, so that's super exciting. This, again, could be leading to a new job. Remember, keeping your head down, working hard. So it could be celebrating that new opportunity that's associated with it. At the bottom here, we have the Star card. The Star card is a card of gaining clarity. So this is, again, going back to the what feels good, what doesn't feel good. Clarity of where you want to go, who you want to be, what you want your financial situation to be. We kind of need to have that talk with ourselves, that check-in with ourselves, so we can then make decisions that support it. Moving on to our next column, we're going to talk about anything related to love, starting out with a quick love message here. Playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. It's interesting here, you have heal, heal, heal in all three of those cards. So take that for what it's worth, Leo. But very interesting that all three of those cards are going to pull through a healing message for you. Okay, looking at our next column, this is super exciting. You have all major arcana cards. This is like a big, crisp, clean message for you. Starting off with the Chariot, somebody once described the Chariot to me as the vroom vroom card. It means there's action, there's change. It's about being on a journey. Interestingly enough, we were talking about this, the Lost card. The Chariot is the king of being lost, or the queen of being lost. Sometimes you do not know where you're going with the Chariot, but you just have to trust that the Chariot's taking you to the right place. Again, you can be lost and be making progress. But again, there's action, there's change. We're on a journey here in terms of love. The next card that we have is Temperance. I wish every single reading had Temperance in it. This is a card of balance, a card of harmony. So if things have been a little rocky, things have been a little shaky, this is bringing some balance and consistency, some peace and harmony back into the picture. The next card, or the last card we have here, is the Wheel of Fortune. If you've watched my readings before, you know I love the Wheel of Fortune. It's one of my favorite cards in the entire deck. This is a card of good luck. It's a card of good fortune. It's turning point. So there's balance, harmony, there's luck, there's good fortune coming your way. You have the wheel saying we're at the turning point, and you have the Chariot saying things are shifting and moving. Let's take a look at our clarifiers, though, and see what other messages I can give you. First up, we have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is like bumps in the road. These are small challenges or obstacles. Typically doesn't end a relationship, but again, it is challenges, it's bumps, it's things keep popping up. So the journey maybe has been a little bumpy to this point, which again is nice to see pairing with the Temperance card, because there's bringing some balance and harmony, some smoother roads ahead of you. The next card that we have is the Chariot. So repeat Chariot. Again, we are on this journey, but the journey is going to smooth out a little bit, which I love to see. At the bottom here, we have the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is kind of being in a low place. You see the sky is dark, the person's laying down flat, all the swords are stuck into them. Again, we have good fortune, good luck, and shift coming. So we're moving away from this low spot, from these bumps in the road, which is really wonderful to see. Now, Leo, let's take a look at our fifth and final column, which is a message from our future self or spirit guides. We have the card, I Feel Transformed. I am not surprised to see that. Heal, 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 transform. Let's see what messages we've got coming through here for you, though. Leo, so, oops, I didn't mean to pull two. I guess you can have two. They were meant to come out together. Okay, first up we have the Strength card. The Strength card is a card of self-love, self-respect. This is unconditional love as well. But this is courage to take on something new too. So this is kind of like new you, transform, new you, new opportunities, great place for self-love, self-respect, and that kind of courage to push forward from this point. The next card that we have is the Knight of Swords. Again, the horse and rider are moving very quickly. These are fast-paced changes. This transformation is coming quickly, and it's kind of pushing you into the next step here with the Strength card. At the bottom here we have the Justice card and the Four of Wands. The Justice card is a card of cause and effect, so it's like you've put in the effort and now we have hit this point of change, this point of transformation. This is very win-win for you too. This is all beneficial, all win for you. The Four of Wands here, if you take a look, this is like a finish line. We're getting things across the finish line. We're completing this transformation. And again, we're kind of propelling into this next stage, which is nice to see. Let's take a look at clarifiers though and see what other messages I can give you. First up, we have the Hermit. The Hermit is a card of going within for clarity. We've talked about this a little bit in this reading already. This is what feels good at your core. And we're in this position of taking really good care of ourselves, so I'm not surprised this is feeling good at the core. Again, there's a lot of self-love here, self-respect here, and courage to kind of push forward from this point. We're also going to start leaning into things that we want, things that we feel better about. Nice pairing between the Knight of Swords and the Eight of Wands. Both are fast, 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 action, action, action. So Eight of Wands is quick speed, action, change, quick change. So things are moving quickly. This transformation is coming really quickly. At the bottom here we have the World card, very fitting. The World card is the last card in the Major Arcana. This is completing a goal, completing a lesson. This is closing a chapter. Totally fitting with this transformation. Again, we have that Four of Wands to that finish line. We're getting things done, we're wrapping things up, and we're very quickly moving into this new stage here. Okay, now at this time I'm going to give you the opportunity to ask 3 yes or no questions. We're going to use our Gypsy Witch fortune telling deck. If you don't have 3 questions in mind, you can pause the video and think of them really quick. But question number 1, we have the 10 of Diamonds. This is number 8 card. That's going to be a no. Question number 2, we have the Ace of Diamonds. This is number 9. This is the number 9 card. That's going to be a no. And question number 3, we have the 9 of Spades. This is number 41 card. That's going to be a yes. So no, no, yes there for you, Leo. We are also going to pull a card from our Healing Notes deck, which is a crystal to keep with you through the month of August. Your crystal this month is Diamond, which is good for spiritual freedom, light, it's time to think big, and gives you some far-sightedness. Last but not least, we're going to pull a card from our Healing Notes deck. Your Healing Note says, when we share joy and happiness, we give 2 of the most powerful healing medicines in the world. Thank you so much, Leo, for tuning in, watching, and listening. Please do like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how this video resonates with you. Again, subscriptions help me greatly, and you'll be notified when I post new content. Also, I did include my Venmo in the comments box if you'd like to make a donation. But thank you again, Leo, and I hope you have a wonderful August.